Roni Shval lives in Ofakim, which is one of the communities under siege. She spoke to the media line about yesterday's attack by Hamas on her community and about her missing family members in the nearby kibbutz near Oz, where she also works as a teacher. First of all, I wanted to say that I cannot imagine what you're going through, and I wanted to thank you for being here with me today. Can you please describe what happened yesterday?
Yesterday around 6:30 in the morning, we woke up to the sound of the rocket sirens. I live in Ofakim, which is close to the Gaza border. We started to chat with our family in Kibbutz near Oz. Karina and Ronan, Yuval and Mika are missing. While I was chatting with my sister Karina, she sent me a joke saying, "Ha ha ha, you will not have to go to work tomorrow." We knew that there were already terrorists in our city Ofakim, and I told her, "They are here in my neighborhood, I can hear them." She said, "Yes, also here, they're here." And that is it, and my communication with her was broken from 9:30 to 10 a.m. I later spoke with my second sister, Paola, who was speaking to Karina by phone, and said that she told her that she had seen blood on her balcony and went out to see what had happened to her husband and screamed, they're here, and the conversation was disconnected.
Do you know what's happening in Nir Oz right now? Do you know what's the situation there?
The situation near Oz was, from what I know, there were a lot of killed. There were kidnapped children, kidnapped families, missing families, and houses that were burned. I do not know when I'm coming back to work. How are the children, if there are children at all, to teach them? I do not know what happened to my sisters or her daughters. I do not have much information because they're not giving me information. We try to reach out to many hotlines, but no one had information. Not at the kibbutz, not outside, and I already started to lose hope.
You didn't manage to speak to anybody that is in the kibbutz right now?
We managed to speak to some people at the kibbutz, but they do not know what happened to my family. But from what I understood, they checked their house and there was no one. Only Tom, my sister's son, who's a soldier and was at the base, is now at my brother's house in Kfar Saba.
How is he? How is he feeling?
He is in a really bad situation emotionally. A 19-year-old boy who does not know what happened to his family. We have no way to help him. We do not have a way to give him information because we're in the same boat. He went to give a DNA sample and the brother of my brother-in-law did as well. We're all day monitoring the media in front of the TV to see if from any video we can manage to identify one of them or have a hint of their whereabouts, but nothing.
How do they respond to you in the hotlines of the army or the hotlines of the government when you call and try to look for answers?
Nothing. They ask us to give them their details. That is what they answer to me. Then they do not return the call nor give an answer. No, nothing.
And you were in Ofakim, one of the places with one of the harshest battles with terrorists that infiltrated to your city. Can you tell us maybe how much time did it take since the terrorists infiltrated until the army came?
We do not know, but we did hear about the shootings. We were locked up in the house. And also now we are still locked up. The children do not leave the bomb shelter.
Did you sleep in the bomb shelter yesterday night?
The kids slept in the bomb shelter. I was in the living room in front of the TV and my husband in the room also in front of the TV. Of course, I did not manage to sleep. I'm already awake for more than 24 hours.
How are the kids doing?
For my daughter Noam, it's very hard. For my other daughter Noya, it's also really difficult because her boyfriend's fighting somewhere in the middle of the ocean. I have another nephew who is fighting somewhere.
Members of these communities are expressing deep concern and desperation for the lack of information by the Israeli authorities. This is a developing story. The Media Line is continuing to follow this story. From Tel Aviv, this is Debbie Momblad, reporting for the Media Line.